connecting you to the people that shape the communities and neighborhoods of Kansas City. This is Time Warner Newsmakers.
Do you know the best city to raise your kids? I have a hint for you. Joining us is Lenexa Mayor Mike Boehm. I'm Jill Jensen, and thank you for joining us. We're here at the Kansas City Public Library. So, would Lenexa be the best place to raise my kids?
Well, that's what Business Week and Bloomberg told us in a recent award announcement. Lenexa was named one of the top 50 cities in America to raise children. We were the only city in the state of Kansas that received the recognition, the only one in the metropolitan area, as the Missouri city that received the recognition was over in the St. Louis area. So we believe absolutely it's a great place for our children.
And you would know because you've been mayor there for 10 years.
10 years, that's correct.
And you love it.
It's a great job. Yes, it is.
I also heard that longevity runs kind of over there in City Hall and people serving the public, so folks must like it. You recently had a change in your police chief, but she was there after 38 plus years or 37 plus years?
Ellen was there 37 years and like 10 months. 21 years as police chief. She was on the force and did multiple jobs before that. And yes, this past summer she retired from the city and we named a new police chief.
Tell me about that process. How did that go?
Well, initially we knew things weren't broken. In my mind, in a police organization, it's somewhat of a militaristic organization that's different than what most of us work in. We stepped back for a minute and tried to determine what was the right thing to do. Would we go for a national search, offending potentially great internal candidates, or would we hire within, missing out on maybe the right one from an external perspective? What we ultimately did was hired a consultant that evaluated our police department as well as two candidates that had stepped forward from our existing force. After a thorough evaluation, the consultant met with the two candidates that met with many of the members of the management team across the city, a few governing body members, some of our other significant Lenexans, shall we say. And the report came out that he would be happy to engage us in a full-blown national search for a police chief, but our two candidates, frankly, were as good as any he could bring forward. So we were blessed. Then the interview process started with the two internal candidates, and ultimately Chief Hanslow was selected.
You got to feel good about that.
Absolutely. We've been very proud of our police department. It has a national reputation, has always been just a favorite among our community. They do a great job of connecting, and we're known for a very safe and secure community. Bloomberg in their report actually recognized the safe neighborhoods as part of the criteria.
Your city has also come up with this really interesting app for your cell phone that is kind of starting to turn heads nationwide.
Right. In cooperation with our information technology group and our public works department, actually, we've developed an app called 311 that our citizens, whether it's on their cell phone, they can download the app, or their iPad when they're out in the community. If they see a traffic light that is malfunctioning, if they see service needs of any nature, whether it's on our trails or in our infrastructure, they can pull over and take a picture, or not take a picture. But with the GPS technology that we have, they can send and report to our staff things that need some attention in the community. And with
that really is ingenious, because you know some 311 numbers in other communities, sometimes they're just considered a joke. But this is almost sounds fail-safe. How do the people on the other end that are getting the pictures feel?
They really like it. Frankly, they know right where they're going. There are no longer unnecessary trips out to search for where the stoplight or where the stop sign, the street light is malfunctioning. You don't have to wait till dark necessarily to see it. They may not be on duty when the street light is out. So, and it integrates from the reporting to the conclusion. It integrates the process to where it's all tracked electronically. The person who actually reported it ultimately will get an email back notifying them that the case has been closed.
Your city is just going gangbusters.
Well, Jill, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. That's all the time we have.